Welcome back, everybody. Quickly, Melanie Ng, in the commercial, suggested she's looking for a new show to binge.
No more than 2 seasons.
You get stipulations. No more than 2 seasons.
Yes, I want to get through it fast.
And like a half-an-hour episode?
I could go to 45. Maybe an hour if it's real good.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I suggested Only Murders in the Building. You got to watch that. It's fantastic.
Okay.
I still say Godless on Netflix is the best Western you'll ever see.
Yes, throw it my way. At
Yes.
City Melanie, if you've got some suggestions.
For sure.
Okay.
People have suggested to Prime Minister Boris Johnson, you're not good at your job. So he no longer is going to run the Conservative Party in Britain. He is stepping down as Prime Minister. They're going to elect a new one sometime in September 5th to be exact. So yesterday was Boris Johnson's final speech in the British House of Commons.
What to say?
And if you're the Prime Minister of a G7 nation and you're leaving in circumstances that are slightly embarrassing, because that's not how any politician wants to leave, forced up at your own party. There's a level of embarrassment there because there were too many scandals. Like, what do you say as your final word? Like, peace? Keep on trucking?
Some incredible words of wisdom.
Winston Churchill used to grace this room. Okay? Legends of our global political system have been in the House of Commons in Britain. Boris Johnson, over to you. What's your final word, sir? Make it good.
I want to thank you, Mr. Speaker. I want to thank all the wonderful staff of the House of Commons. I want to thank all my friends and colleagues. I want to thank my rival friend opposite, Mr. Speaker. I want to thank everybody here, and hasta la vista, baby. Thank you.
Scene. Hasta la
That's
vista,
unbelievable.
baby.
That's unbelievable how bad that is.
He
could have just went, what's that?
No, that was when he
said that?
That's when he was introduced to Parliament.
Say, what's
the
up?
Yeah.
Come on, man. You're the Prime Minister.
Now,
the history in that room. Hasta la vista, baby.
It's also Boris Johnson. Like, he has said some things that have been, you know, we aired it live when Boris Johnson officially made word of him resigning. You might remember he said this.
And I want you to know how sad I am to be giving up the best job in the world. But them's the breaks. I want to thank Carrie.
These are the breaks. Go through the history of hip hop here. This is the most bizarre exit of a politician. Listen. A lot of people in Britain have a lot of opinions on Boris Johnson. This is still the guy. If I was in a country where a politician like Boris Johnson told me to lock down and not see any family, and they're throwing parties at 10 Downing Street, I would have lost my mind if politicians tried that in this country. Some did, and they got caught. So I understand people in Britain. That's one of like the 90 reasons why he's no longer going to be running the Conservative Party in Britain. But as a going away, like
your final words.
Like Winston Churchill once said, we have nothing to fear but fear itself. What if he went, what's that? It wouldn't have had the same effect.
Not exactly the same.
That tells you everything you need to see about the gentleman. Please just exit stage left. Don't call us, we'll call you. It is time for a change. And I do respect a government a party, never mind a government, an own party who looks at their leader and says, you are a clown show. Get out of here. You see it in Alberta all the time. You don't see it elsewhere in this country. At times I respect it. I respect it.
I'd say, like, as we're going to commercial break. Do we have time? How much time do we have?
We'll go.
As we head to commercial break. Oh, we still have 1:30.
Yeah. And another thing about Boris Johnson.
And then let's keep on talking then. What would be your final words? You know, like what words of wisdom would you, if you're walking off the job, considering the scenario that you were in, what is appropriate? Ready?
Sorry.
Camera 6.
We're here?
Yeah.
You want my goodbye?
Oh, him.
Sorry.
Him.
Maybe. You want my goodbye speech if I'm booted out by the party of breakfast television?
You won't be, but what if you were? What are your final words?
If I was, I would say, I want to thank you for the opportunity to lead this country. It's been the honor of my life. Now I'm going to get so hammered. Good night. Thank you. What's up? And I'd have someone play Sandstorm by Darude, and I'd leave.
Oh, boy.
That's how you go away. You don't sit there and recite a line from an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. It's ridiculous. You're a G7 leader. All right? Are you kidding me? Justin Trudeau's haircut has gotten a lot of conversation. That's still cooler than that goodbye we just read. That's ridiculous. And
Okay.
somebody give the guy a comb. That's ridiculous.
Maybe he'll find one. We're going to take
Honestly,
a break
how did he
here.
become one of the most powerful men in the world and not use a comb once? Once.